Hello everyone, and welcome back to the menu of the Midnight Walk. My name is Jeffrey Stoner. I am joined by Tony and Mackenzie, and yes, we are in the menu since the last episode.
Found out we weren't supposed to actually stop on that. We were supposed to keep soldiering on through, but we had to go home that day.
Warning, do not save and quit in Coalhaven.
When you get to Coalhaven, get started in the next chapter, apparently.
Hard started, yeah. Otherwise, it just locks you in Coalhaven.
Yeah, you're just kind of stuck in Coalhaven.
Yeah. So, except for collectibles, so we don't have to get the collectibles again.
Yeah.
But we do have to redo all of Coalhaven. So we're gonna do it again, and
was the day when the sun vanished.
Maybe the audio's different.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. This was the one that had the troubles anyways.
This one?
Yeah, this chapter.
Meaning, the audio troubles?
The weird little echoey thing?
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably still have the weird echoey thing, but we'll see.
Well, and then on top of that, though, we've been, away for 2-3 weeks on this.
A month, maybe, give or take.
About a month.
Yeah, but that's always the case. And for everybody watching this, it won't be because
it's just
I'm releasing them all.
It's gonna be uploaded on Christmas. Yeah. Now we have established a deadline.
God damn it! Now you've established a deadline.
Hey, I never said it wasn't gonna be in 2029.
2029, Christmas 2029.
Yeah, you're gonna be you're gonna just go through a whole different thing. Try doing that weird thing you saw in that movie
mask.
where if you just over flood the lottery with purchases, and then you're gonna lose a lot of money, and then you're gonna come back.
I think that's the bird
and
from
try
the beginning,
again.
like the vulture mask on that side that I can't get to, because she's just no, you don't get to look at it. You remember the one that we gave fire to first?
Yeah. Maybe it is the bird from the beginning.
Maybe.
But yeah, I upped the volume of the game's I guess.
Jeffrey!
How could you?
I'm just bad at this.
All darkness vanishes for those who keep fire in their heart. Unlike this fucking fuck.
Yeah, no darkness here. Just
brown-haired ginger fuck.
Happy times. Brown-haired ginger fuck.
Did you ever actually get made fun of for being a ginger? Actually?
So, a kid tried, I'm sure, in grade school, but what I did early on in grade school was lean into those things, and then I'm also very charismatic, and I have been since being a child charismatic.
Hi, Halsey.
So people just kind of take what I say over what somebody else says.
Because honestly, growing up, when I was a kid, I'd never heard the word, I just grew up in some small town next to Reno, But so where I was at, there was only one redhead in there, and no one really thought of the term ginger, No one thought of that yet. And so I just remember he was the redhead, but on top of that, he was the most outdoorsy kid I knew. So he was my buddy Clay, and just that's all I ever knew him as. So when we hung out, we went to go jump bikes off of the ramp he just made out of dirt or something,
sick.
And I'd crash into a fucking pile of, or into a fucking thorny bush, but shit like that. Or there was one time where he just got a pocket knife, and he was really excited to go and skin some snake he had saw from the bus,
Oh, you saw a dead snake. I'm gonna get that one later on. I'm gonna skin that motherfucker.
I want to skin that snake. And so we all went
Did he
out.
bring the skin?
Well, he brought us all out so that he could skin the snake with us there,
She was here. Hi, Halsey.
And then, but then he was the reason that we all got into paintballing, because him and his dad and his little brother Scotty were all really excited about fucking yeah. But they were really
excited about paintballing.
About paintballing, and it was a lot of fun.
Did you do well in paintball?
Well, we just ran around and shot each other. That's what we did.
Fair. The only time I ever got to play paintball, I was visiting cousins up in Oregon, and they had a backyard, in quotes.
Okay.
Right? It was like a tiny whimsical forest. It was on a hill, and basically they okay, let's go. And they were all 5-6 years older than me.
Ew.
But they decked me out in the bunch of camouflage and a face mask, and I got to wear the full helmet because I was the youngest. They all got like painting masks. And then we went up there. There was poison ivy. We found out later on. But like trudging around on this hill in this like weird forest, there was a creek with a tiny little bridge across it, and they said, don't cross that. If you go across that, you're in a safe zone. That's towards the house. We don't go that way. But it hurt like a motherfucker. I must have been like 13, 14.
That's about the time you start paintballing.
Yeah, that's a paintballing age. Yeah.
It was fun. God, it was fun.
So Mackenzie's going to be replaying this and having a blast.
Okay.
I mean, either Mackenzie or Tony. I've already done. I did my playing.
Oh, shut up.
3 episodes of it in Azkaban.
There's nothing in there.
In Azerbaijan.
Hello, kitty.
Meh.
I wonder why it doesn't have the bell later on.
Hello, I am Kitty Cat Meow.
Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and a dance, and a dance.
And we're walking. I mean, running, but you know.
Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and a meow, 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 and a meow, meow, meow.
Get me out of here.
Right, this. Yeah, all we're doing is putting a skeleton together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Here's the thing about that fucking bell you were just talking about. I wonder why there's no bell. There, it rang. How do you feel now? And we're gone.
I feel wonderful.
Something. That place, I forgot.
Cat was looking for shelter when she came across a dark cave. Step into my abode, offer the dark. It will warm you if you surrender your wants.
If you were freezing, like blizzard outside, and you found a cave that you're like, oh, finally, fuck, shelter. And then the cave darkness spoke unto you, step inside. What would you do?
I don't know.
Personally, I'd be like, fuck that. And then I would just leave.
Shing.
Blizzard or no blizzard?
Lizard.
Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Oh, wait, Pop Boy.
Brain rot is strong with these ones. Something
Eat,
that
you little fucker.
that hurts is that because of the sheer amount of media to consume, there's so much greatness that is just lost to time. You know, for example,
I'm gonna just say buried for a while. It's not actually lost, you know?
it's lost to a larger culture, you know? For example, Brian Brushwood and Scam School, I freaking love that stuff, all right? Highly recommend if you haven't seen, it's the YouTube channel's right now, it's called Scam Nation.
I never could get into that guy.
Seriously? What the fuck? Lies.
Brian Brushwood,
Pete?
I don't know what it is, but that guy I never ever liked, and just not.
He said hi to you. You bastard.
No,
I'm gonna text him right now.
no, but seriously, he like the thing I knew him from was Modern Rogue, and then later on I found out about Scam School. I saw him with the spiky hair. I saw the cool knife magic trick and everything. You know, I was like, oh wow,
The short change and the fire eating, fire breathing. He wrote a book on it,
and that's why you know how to fire breathe now.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, that's awesome.
He is the reason I know how to eat fire, fire breathing, fire juggling. A lot of the magic tricks that I know, yeah, that's that guy's fault. So if you have any complaints,
Where did Pop Boy?
but it's just something so sad that things of that era and time of YouTube, where in my opinion would be like the Wild West era, you know? Some people might call it a golden age. I don't think it's the golden age of YouTube. I'd call it the Wild West age, so like 2009 and earlier.
Okay.
Where things are just like everyone's discovering stuff on YouTube still.
Well, I would say that what's even funnier is that like because YouTube quality used to mean really, really bad back in the day.
Yeah.
It meant like 240p and artifacted all to fuck, you know? But so,
yes.
But so, as the YouTube quality of videos got better, the content in the videos themselves didn't necessarily keep up. You know,
You're correct.
Including the fact that like there is like better equipment now. Like if like right now we're playing fucking video games with with good ass mics and fucking a condenser in the fucking software,
PlayStation 5,
and all this shit. But at the same time, just I don't know, just like just the fact that like all like access to this kind of equipment and quality has never been easier.
Correct.
Just means that like anyone can make it now. You know.
Yeah.
That's all it means. It doesn't mean. That,
I mean,
like,
look at us. We can do it.
And so it's so just I don't know. To me, it just felt like what happened was instead of like encouraging people to go out and actually do something interesting or figure out something interesting, you know,
make something new.
Make something new. Instead, what happened was it was just simpler. Where go up there and talk about it, and talk about something. Even if you just have just as much research as the guy questioning, or with the question,
I remember way back in 2010, that was the advice that was starting to circle around. It's like quantity over quality.
Yeah,
quantity over quality has been the way of YouTube since 2009. Like just around there, people started saying, "Oh well, I can do it. Anyone can do it."
And there's nothing wrong with feeling like you can do it.
That's good.
Yeah, it's just the thing that I just have an issue with is the fact, I remember people were making fun of people for a while where they're just like, "Yeah, this guy's a professional yapper," you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you watched him.
No, I'm not talking about.
No,
like,
I'm not saying the proverbial you.
Well, what I'm saying is more along the lines of just like they would figure out how to say one sentence like 12 different ways.
Stopping.
You know?
You like the story, Pot Boy? I don't.
So it's like, oh yeah, so you burn the coals in the grill because you want to cook the food, and it's really important that you make sure that food is cooked because that's why you're burning the grill.
And
you're burning the coals in the grill.
You're getting the coals to do that. So we're gonna get the coals so that we can do that.
And you're just talking, and you talk in circles because you're a professional yapper. You know, you majored in yapology as they were fucking saying and shit. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad that other people are noticing it because I'm sick of being a grumpy 30-year-old. I want grumpy 20-year-olds to be grumpy with me.
It's a little late for that, Tony. Sorry.
Yeah. Too late.
Too late. You're too late.
I am already powerful.
I am already happy, Batman.
So to shoot it, is it right?
Oh, Batman. You're too late. Welcome to my humble abode.
Bah.
Are you shooting? Are you shooting?
I don't think you shoot.
You're empty.
Touch me. I don't know you.
Oh, he got you.
Squishy.
I got diddled.
To my original point, though, just to succinctly state it.
No.
I'm sad that some people aren't going to see certain things.
I mean, there's people that are just gonna miss out, but honestly, more one thing I'm coming to terms with is more eyes on something doesn't make something better or worse, you know?
Okay.
And so really it's just one of those things where it's like if something truly is like appealing to you nowadays especially, there's no real need to follow a crowd for that. You know?
Or to have a crowd, though? I like having one.
Well, having a crowd, like, I mean, this is purely from a non-YouTuber's perspective, you know? That, like, yeah, it's just straight up just a matter of just enjoying something, you know? And if it truly is something that you enjoy, either figure out how to contribute or, you know, or just, you know, enjoy what you have.
I suppose. Though the joy of sharing I think, shouldn't be lost.
I get it. And so...
then again, I guess in that sense, joy of sharing, the less people know, the more I can share it and be the person who is sharing, and that's all right.
Well, like it's the same... You're probably one of the easiest people I could think of when it comes to, like,
Who are you calling easy? No.
When it comes to like, oh yeah, no media is really lost nowadays. Like
Mackenzie just gave me the
I know,
stink eye.
I know, but like when it comes to like the lost media thing that you're talking about, I'm like, you're the one that I know that's always busting out old clips from before either one of us were born. You know?
Fair, yeah.
And so it's just what, and I'm not talking like YouTube like
Speaking
fucking
of,
clips or something. I'm talking like fucking
an artist that you should all look up, Bobby Van.
Bobby Van.
Bobby Van, great singer.
Hot boy,
he
where'd you
did
go?
this hilarious bit where in all in one take.
Fuck.
Yes, all in one take. He sings a song, is dancing, but the entire dance is him hopping.
Don't make fun of me, Pop
and he
Boy.
hops the entire length of the song.
Jesus.
Up and down the street, there's interactions, and it's all one take. I'll figure that one out. Keep talking, but it is black and white television era.
See, I just feel the closest thing I got to that is just that like there's some channel that just like in a sarcastic way admires Garfield, like just Garfield comic strips.
Ooh.
God damn it, Stoner!
Wow, you.
I'm bad at these things.
You need to fucking. Okay. Anyway. But so this guy.
Come along, Pop Boy.
He decided to have an actor sit down for an hour and just give a long ass talk about loving this one comic strip of Jim Davis drawing Garfield, you know?
Of him drawing Garfield or a comic of Garfield?
I'm sorry, the comic is just, it's like 3 panels.
Right.
What's the guy's
Pop
name?
Boy,
John?
push.
John Arbuckle.
Where he
Garfield's
he says, yeah, now
buddy.
where did my pipe go? And then the third panel, Garfield smoking the pipe. That's the whole thing. And this actor could just gush about his love for these 3 panels. He calls it the pipe strip because that's it. And he could just talk about this and talk about how it sent him on this journey and how he went on a physical journey, a spiritual journey, and like all
And an emotional journey.
all of it for over an hour.
Wow. He really likes that strip.
And it was insane, like just and yeah, like, but that's the closest thing I got is to this, and so I'm just looking at Bobby Van in the hopping song now.
Yeah, it's like small town girl or something.
Yeah.
Down. Oh.
Anyway, he hops the entire song. Yeah, Small Town Girl, 1953. Highly recommend that. He also sung a song, I'm Through with Love, a beautiful song. Highly recommend that one as well. Is Pot Boy dead? Did you
No,
get him
but
killed?
I'm
You should
dying.
go back to him. He is
Come here there, Pop Boy, please.
freezing you. Wow, he saved your life.
Thank
Of
you,
course
Pop
he
Boy.
did. That's what Pot Boy do.
Go.
No, you little bastard.
Hide.
So yeah, I suppose
Brisbee.
to your point, yes, I do bring older things back
And so
as much as I can.
So while things are buried, they're not truly gone anymore, you know?
Yeah, there are going to be people like me.
And so as far as that goes, it's just like as long as there are folks like you, or in like what we were talking about, Brian Brushwood, just bringing up things that no one thinks about, or just just piquing some kind of interest, you know. There's always it's like it. I don't see anything wrong with it, and so doing things for the view count, I don't think that's really going to generate much quality anyway, you know.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I keep thinking that's
You
X.
keep pressing X and square.
Freaking thing.
That's Xbox. You Xbox player.
Shush.
Square. You press the square, and he goes, and it's gone.
Okay, Pop Boy. Wait, one more thing. Let's look around.
Look around.
Nothing.
I have not been timing this episode. Oh no.
Could
Cat
you?
saw it. Rooftops piercing the sky.
Coalhaven.
Holy shit.
During this, I'm gonna check how long we've been doing this, so you can just keep moving forward.
You must be tired of sitting in my lap. Share your soft fur.
We'll give it another 5 minutes.
For a spell.
Wasn't that the fucking Meet the Robinsons thing?
It is. Yeah.
I actually, and I'm not even joking on this one, I actually despise that movie. Like, deeply.
Yeah, he doesn't like the
Why?
message.
You don't like the message?
Biggest thing I hate was the biggest part was like that one sequence when he goes and meets up with his future family, you know, as a kid or whatever.
Okay.
And then like they're like all excited to see his little peanut butter and jelly gun.
Yeah.
And so then he's like, damn it, I messed up, and they're like, you failed, and they're celebrating and all this kind of
failure,
shit.
yeah.
And so I would be more inclined to be, they're just like,
How do I throw?
like if they were just indifferent to it, because failure is a part of success instead of just flipping it on its head.
Why be indifferent?
Because of the fact that failure is
upon him,
something
pot boy, and laugh.
you endure on the road to success, and just celebrating the failure to me it was annoying, you know.
So,
I get what they were going for, but I feel like they did not hit their mark doing it, you know.
I understand that when you're thinking of this one, you're thinking you shouldn't celebrate it because it's not something to be exactly celebrated because it is a failure. You're not supposed to just wallow in it and then have it defeat you. No, you're supposed to, you know, keep a stiff upper lip. You know, keep
Like you don't have to be emotional about it. But
chugging along.
like if they were,
You're in the keep moving forward mindset.
but I feel like you're going the wrong direction, just being like, yes, a failure, you know, and then like, because even that one lady, she's like, oh yeah, from failure you learn, from success not so much, and it's like,
It's true.
no, because success is you learn what works, and then the thing's over.
You
could say-
might learn what works.
But what you could say is failure means you're not done. You could say that,
Correct.
and success, you're done. You know.
Yeah.
And so as far as that goes, I just remember just being like, oh my god.
From a programming perspective,
Let's see.
success, you will not learn where the bugs are because it can work and be successful,
Open your little twat.
but still be broken. You want to see failures because
Well, you want to spot the failures. You know, you want to
correct.
You want to find.
You want to
the-
find the wrongs.
But so I get that. But and so as far as that goes, yeah, like I have no problem saying that failure is important to success. I have no problem saying that there's no reason to not
Correct.
be upset about failure.
So the message you have no problem with. It's how they're
It was a
going
really-
about it.
It was a really
where they're
stupid delivery.
where they
just
are-
to be appealing to kids. You know.
It's not just to be appealing to kids. There are two other examples of the same philosophy dealt with in this very similar way. From Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Never saw it.
And from a quote from Will Smith. Right? Both of these sources
Look at that, Papa.
have had a very similar message dealt with in the same way. Will Smith once said, in so few words, right? I don't have the exact quote memorized, right? He said, I go out and I fail as many times as I can, right? Because that means I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. Because... Yo, I did not open things, okay?
No.
But he said that the reason I failed, the reason that he goes out and fails is because that means he's doing something that he's not good at yet.
Okay.
Right? And it's that same mentality, but he likes to look for
folks,
those
I won't make it
failures.
a drinking game.
All right,
You'll probably
he's
die.
he's not so going out there specifically to fail. He's going out there to make the true attempt at success.
Stand there, pot
but
boy.
the failures are what makes him more successful.
Sure.
You know?
And so I don't know. It's just that did still like in that Meet the
Stay.
Robinsons thing. It still feels like we're just downplaying success in order to cope with the failure, and I feel like that's still psychologically a
Gotcha.
dumb
Okay,
thing.
so you're saying that you shouldn't
like yes.
applaud failure as much as applauding success.
Like-
They shouldn't be
What am I supposed to be
equivalent.
shooting?
You
Like,
should
yeah,
applaud
there's
one
a
more
reason
than the
we're
other.
happy when we get it right, you know.
Yeah.
And so
Oh.
I understand not being upset when you're or at your failures, because that could be a defeating thing, a self-defeating thing, and all that. But what I'm focused on here is that, like, yes, in order to develop that mentality and stop just quitting when you fail the
Hey.
first time,
You have to be a little upset.
it's okay to be a little upset. But what's more important is to acknowledge, yeah, the work's not done. You know, like if they said that, like if he freaked out in that scene, like, oh, I don't know what I did wrong, and they're like, what do you mean? You get to keep working on it.
Fuck.
You know, something along those lines, right? Where it's just like, yeah, you like working on this, right? Sure.
Suppose,
But-
though, the way that you deliver that information does dictate your emotions on it.
I get it, but it's just one of those things where, like, yeah, as what I was just focused on though was that, like, yes, they wanted to teach
Way
kids
too far.
I'll
get you a charger.
My battery.
The battery.
All right, and with the low battery, and with the end of that,
Also,
discussion.
just that beginning scene when the fucking parents just started getting shitty because the kid was supposed to like read the fucking tea leaves that his potential future fucking stepdad was allergic to peanuts.
oh
know?
yeah, that
Oh,
one
fuck
is
that guy.
That guy, he's allergic to peanuts. How did he? Maybe you should have been a little bit
Stay
faster on the uptake when
Like
he
he-
brought out the peanut butter and jelly gun.
He was trying to make you guys happy, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
they were very like, oh, honey, sweetie, buddy, don't.
And then on top of that, then they were just like, "Oh, I don't think this is gonna work out." And it's like he brought out peanut butter. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of with Louis C.K. It's like if your kid's gonna if touching a nut kills him, nature says you're supposed to die.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
You
Don't
see,
have
if
an
they weren't
inferior
going
dad.
with gentle parenting, he wouldn't have gotten that freaking allergic reaction. So that's on them.
Later.
Bye.